My name is Jackie Lozano, actually Jacqueline, but people sometimes call me Ikaj. That's my nickname. Baliktad ng Jack. It's Ikaj. So it's a very personal family name, so I decided to make that my artist's name, that not many people know it. So you can call me Ikaj or Jacqueline. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Fine Arts from UP Diliman. And after graduating, I actually went to advertising first. For several years, I was an ad agency working with designers and commercials. So it helped me learn about layouting and what's nice, what works with people, how to communicate with other people. But I really wanted to go to painting because that's how I can express myself best. And it's a more relaxed lifestyle. When I was young, my parents are artists, but not painters. My mom's a dancer, and my dad is a guitarist, a musician, and a musical director. So I grew up in a very non-conventional way. I was free to do whatever I wanted. So I found out that I am good at drawing. And that was one thing that I enjoyed very much, especially when I learned how to do portraits of the Backstreet Boys. And they were so cute, and my drawing was so cute, so I just found out this could be something I could pursue. I grew up with watercolor, because that was the most child-friendly thing that you can wash off. It was easy, but medyo bitin siya eh. So as I went through college, I learned acrylic, which is cool. There's much rich color, but when I graduated, I studied oil under a painter. And I think that has the most brilliant color and the most flexibility to do absolutely anything you want. So although I do know how to do oil techniques, oil is something that I love most. Subjects. I really love people. Why people? With anything you want to express, I want to express feelings. Not much ideas, not events, not issues, feelings. I want feelings. And the best way to express feelings is through the human anatomy and body. And the best way actually to communicate with other people is with people. If you have a lot of paintings, you can directly connect to an image if there's a person there because you have a relationship. There. Alright, I teach. Another part of me is wanting to share what I know. So during college, before graduating, I found out kaya mo drawing. Madali lang sa akin. But then a lot of people are having a hard time. I was like, diba? Madali-dali lang eh. So why not? I was sometimes teach others. And just put lines here and there. And I found fulfillment in that. With people learning how to draw under me. I taught Isa a lot of things, and it's very fulfilling to see people being able to reach their goals and you helping them. So I started with one-on-one students, kids and then teenagers. But then I really wanted college because I can offer a more advanced lesson. So I applied in UP and they recognized my skills and they got me. I've been teaching for 2 years. Right now I teach figure drawing, and techniques. It's very raw. A lot of I have issues or challenges, perfectionist, and when you're drawing a person you want it beautiful and sure na tamang proportions. This I just let go. I didn't really care. I wasn't aiming to make it a presentable artwork. So lumabas ang natural strokes of the lines, the colors were free. With painting, you're faced with a blank paper. Because I used to do photography. Photography because I would get everything in it and then eliminate painting. You start with nothing. And especially now that I know all the techniques, watercolor every day. What do you choose? You end up being paralyzed. I had this problem last week. So I would do artworks for Art in the Park. I needed a lot. So I do 10. But what the heck am I going to paint? I'm kind of tired of this because I've been doing it a lot. And I wanted something different. And I just keep drawing different ideas and try it. Because a lot of times people wait for inspiration. And you think of things and you have this grand idea after waiting so long. And when you do it, it doesn't work. The thing is, you need to know how you work, how you execute, and how that partners with your idea. Kaya ba? Yung idea ko ba kaya ko gawin? Kaya ko ba gawin? Actually, before I did these, I'll show you later. I tried to do this. I wanted to do still life and the glass, but it was not working so much. The glass, medyo hindi halata from afar. So there are a lot of factors you need to think of. When you're doing painting, you have to be clear from afar because that's how people look at it. I'm so frustrated. Kasi tagal gawin. I wanted milk to flow out. The milk wasn't working out. So, idea one, scrap. At least I tried it. You know, at least you tried it. And then I wanted to do portraits in oil. I studied this guy, Kent Williams. Search him up, Kent Williams. This is his painting. This is a copy. So I did this. And it worked really well. And I think it's good. I wanted to do more. Problema lang, wala akong oras. Because this takes 3 days. And I only have 2 weeks to finish 10 paintings. So maybe let's scrap that again. Next thing I thought, balik tayo sa original ko na yun. How can I do figures, but in a different way? I wanted a model. So all these things in my mind, what can you do, what can you execute? I thought I needed a model, siya ko lang model. I'll just be my own model. Fine. So I asked Johan to take photos of me. And let's see how I draw it. Because I was having a hard time already with drawing from imagination. I wanted to do it. I tried it. Wait, I tried it. No, it's not good. Anyway. This is something I did with a photo of myself. So, ito na yung next idea. How about let's just say I'll just draw it. And it seems to work. It looks nice. And then that's what I'll anchor on. Okay, fine. This is what I'm deciding on. I'll do this one. So, if you're asking how do you start, I started with that. But then it didn't work. You move on right away. But you have to keep on working. Don't just lie down and keep thinking. You have to keep working.
Meron ka bang parang mga artist na inspiration?
Artists na inspiration. Yes. First is what you want to become. What do you want to do? And what you can do now. Are they aligned? Do you think, like, I wanted to be a fashion designer, but I didn't know much about fashion and how to keep up with the trends, so it didn't work. So you find out what you love to do now and what you want to become. And then maybe you work on it. You still don't know this part, you learn that and practice it. And it works, and great. Also is your work, whatever you're doing, be yourself, not just being yourself. Try to find out who you are. Because sometimes we're lost about. So look at other people's works. What do you want to? I like this Kent Williams. I could relate to him. So that's something I want to be, but I won't be like him because I can't. So there's a part where you imitate to learn, but don't settle there. You try to put out what you want to see.